The woman wanted her husband and daughter to have a baby. She bought her husband a bottle of fine wine and brought him a dish. When her husband drank too much, the woman asked her husband if his daughter was pregnant. The husband had an evil look on his face. When the woman knew that her daughter was successfully pregnant, she began to scold her husband as a beast. She deliberately lured him to the jungle outside. The woman jumped up and made her husband fall into the trap set in advance. Although he desperately called for help, everyone in the town went out to sea to watch the total solar eclipse, and no one could hear him. He begged his wife to let him go, but she just looked at him coldly. As the total solar eclipse came, the last ray of sunlight shone on her determined face. During the 6 minutes of the total solar eclipse, she burned her torn skirt and threw the bottle of wine into the mine. Although she tried to destroy the evidence, she eventually became a suspect of the police and was summoned for investigation many times. At this time, the daughter, a reporter, stood up and defended her mother. She pointed out that the police had no direct evidence and no witnesses, and the accusation was groundless. She recalled that her father became violent due to alcoholism, and her mother had been living in pain for many years. If her mother was really the murderer, why did she stay in the town for 20 years? This was the first time that the daughter stood on the side of her mother, and the mother and daughter fought side by side. She warned the sheriff not to frame her mother again, otherwise she would resort to legal action. The sheriff was speechless and could only watch the mother and daughter leave.